Shouldn't be any sound just yet. Now there should be some sound. Whoop. That's not what I wanted to click. Get out of here. Oh no. I didn't want to do that. I'm not gonna continue. I'm gonna do a new game. Hello, YouTube. King Cow here. Been a while. Hey, Ray Cow, how you doing? Figured. This game came out yesterday or the day before out of early access. I had no idea it was being made in the first place. And then when I saw it, I was like, this is so Skyrim. I have to play it. So, yeah, here we are. I'm gonna play it. I'm just gonna add this to another long list of games that I never finish when I stream it. I hope that's not the case, but I just feel like sharing this experience with people. Like the Ray Cow that's there. Bruce Springsteen did this track. It gets a little... The music is really good in this game. But I won't spoil it. You can kind of hear a little bit of it in there. But this game's like a Skyrim-like. So it's like, it's very Elder Scrolls. And yeah, why don't we just jump into it? He could have, you never know. Totally sounds like him. So here we go.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the great escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were
technical difficulties. Please hold.
By the plague.
Get out of this part. Hey, look, that totally looks like me. Kane, whoops. Let me just play with the sound settings. Oh, you got it. Like, let's just go, bro. The sound on that's totally wrong.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Yes.
They don't let you, like, get out of this. I should have checked that before.
Without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face.
Sound isn't bad there. It's in the cutscene itself. And I want that cutscene correct. Let's take a look at it. Music volume. We can turn this just down a little bit. Voiceovers are good. Keep that copyright music in there. I need YouTube to know I'm still alive. Disable audio when the game is running in the background. Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be messing with that. I do have it locked to 120. I didn't notice any shenanigans when I did that. It picked Ultra for me, and it hadn't run into any issues. Do have DLSS going. Turned off screen shake. No head bobbing. Font size for the blind. What could have made it so that the sound in the cutscene wasn't as loud as it should have been? Because we have video volume up. It's just kind of a sin to have that so low. Nice. Alright, let's try this again. Give me good volume here, please.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the great escape from the homelands.
Is that very low for you?
Were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more. And the Red Death has returned.
Oh, okay, maybe it's
Rulers
just...
of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it. By any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Okay, well, if the sound is okay to you, I will leave it. Gotta get some little bit of wrinkles in there. One of these has my hair in there somewhere. It's kind of my hair. Boom. That's like me. Crazy, crazy hair. Out of control. A little darker. Give me a beard. I really don't like this mustache. Alright, that beard will work. A little dark. I don't need any tattoos. I am cacao. I'm actually playing this for the story, so I will leave that sweat tryhards for the tryhards.
Rise and shine, rise and shine.
Until we make
Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh? Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
So I think I'm gonna play a thief. So let's see, I want stuff that's good for thieving. That's gonna be this one here.
A common thief. I knew it. So, are you one of those who sneak in and steal whatever's valuable when nobody's looking? Or one of the cowards who shoot people from a distance?
Let's go with avoiding fights when I can. Very...
I figured. Your
Skyrim
predecessor in this cell
Oblivion.
knew how to put up more of a fight. I'm missing a tooth thanks to him, but he's missing more. Look closely over there. See that little white gleam on the wall? Bits of his skull. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop. I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench.
He
There
does.
they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Alright, so Super Skyrim Oblivion. I'm sneaking, as you can see with the little reticle. It is exactly the same. It's a little book down here. I'm not gonna read all of this. I will leave it up there, and you can pause if you really want to read it. I'll point out some of the ones that are funny because I have played the first 2 hours of this yesterday, just to see how well it runs and stuff like that. Where's the arrow that killed him? Did I get it? And so it doesn't look like I'm doing very well right now. I think I might be a little sick. So if we look over here, King Cow, Red Death Stage 2, great. So I've been infected with this stupid plague. Fantastic. So technically get rid of that, and I'll stay in light armor. When I stay in light armor, all my regens and all that kind of stuff gets a plus 20%. Bap people on the head. I don't need to be drinking on the job here. That's probably not a good idea. Oh, there is some food right there. Nice. We can put that in the food slot. Oh, it's already autofill. All right, let's take a look. Take a look at these other cells. Nothing in here. Ah, health potion. Ethan, this person's got the Red Death Stage 4, but they're not in here. Or, well, sorry. Ethan's right there. Patient's mentally stable. Dude is not having a good time. And then he all he's got is some crazy writing about a king. King's dead, bro. I think this one's crazy. To anyone who finds this note, you need to run before they start your treatment, and it makes you realize you need to gnaw your own legs off. I promise that you're not sick, and even if you are, they will not cure you. Save yourselves, as I did. I stole a small glass jar when they aren't looking, broke it into tiny shards, and swallowed them all. Soon I will be free. Wow. That's a heart on the ground. I'll just take that heart with me. It's cool. This one seems broken. Let's head down this way. The dude told us to go that way over that way, so we'll go the other direction. Thank you for the best pirate. Here's a naughty book from the olden times. It is pretty funny if you read it. I'm not going to read it out loud. Obvious reasons, because it gets a little heated there, and it's pretty funny. I'm going to take it though. Bedtime reading. Gotta love the Oblivion style lockpicking. I'll take that arrow out of your head. Oh, some roast. What a great picture. All right, so they give you recipes, but you can also just spam random foods together, which is exactly what I just did. Just spammed a bunch of random stuff together because I don't really care too much at the moment. It's early game. You don't really need to worry. That guy's probably had better days. Can't get through here. There's some devil snare, some ale. These are the 7 commandments. Okay, I think through this one. Exactly, the lusty Argonian maid, indeed. This is how you fight. You take this club, and you beat him with it.
I'm prepared for this.
Now I have a dagger. Oh, I can do... Did I get spells? I didn't get spells. Oh, I will. It's like somewhere around here. I'll get a spell. That is when you get the Bible from the dollar store. They take a couple out. I mean, really, some of them don't really apply nowadays, so they're just saving you some time. All right, so that dude's dead. Nothing's on the floor there. Ooh, I can go down here. Mushrooms. Oh yeah, this just brings me in here. This was the room we couldn't get into before because the door was broken. Was there a pelt? A pail. Tunnel needs to be secured. There's some dude in here. He's got stage 1. He's 70 years old? This guy doesn't look 70.
Drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. But they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering. At last, the age of resurrections shall end, and then the once and future king will return. I cannot wait to behold his radiance, drip after drip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer. None of us are free. We are all bound. All bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound. All bound. Trip after trip. Closer and closer.
Did I tell you I started Claire Obscura? Cool. What do you think so far? It's another one I've got to play, but not there yet. Alright, so this one says plague progression has stopped? Could she be a miracle child?
Do you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick. The depths filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me.
All is well, it's cool. It's wild, a JRPG, but entirely French and so many mysteries. I know, I've only heard really good things.
You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer. Have a nice day, kind sir.
This is for sick people. It's not, you know, this isn't a hotel. So, she had to go. Did you see that? I got 40 XP for that? Mm-hmm. This person got shot. I'll take that arrow thing. Shield. Peppermint. Sage. Honey. It's cool. I'm just going back to looting. Took a little break there to kill some random people. The other guy was waiting for the king, so I wouldn't kill him then. He has to meet the king first. This person is very happy and says that the asylum is going to cure him and that he misses his wife so much. And it turns into a quest that you can talk to the wife eventually. Give me all the garlic, all the hanging meats. I don't need any of that crap, but I'll take it anyway. Hey! Got some grain up there. I can actually wear one of those shirts and it'll give me 0.5 armor. Oh, nice. I look good. Can't even tell that I'm infected. Brutal. I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta do the hard stuff when... Oh, whoa. Hello there. My sneak sucks, so it won't work against these guys. What's going on here? Autopsy. I cut off his brain. I put it in some alcohol. It was great. That doesn't look very comfortable. Do I want to go down this part yet? Room of Weirdness Remedies. Oh, this one's a sad room. No, it's not this one that's sad. This one has a lot of brains in it. I feel like it's a little bit of Baldur's Gate with the brains, you know, in the beginning, but it's cool. Experimental treatment. Tried a bunch of stuff. Had typhoid, not Red Dead. Burned him. Burned the body. Yeah, doing experiments on people. You'll get yours in the end. Oh, are there... This was a boar? A weird boar. I actually hadn't read that one before. Yeah, the ES vibes are super intense. And it kinda is okay that it, like... It's definitely borrowing a lot from Elder Scrolls. But I think it's okay. Because Elder Scrolls has been... You know, it's been so long since we've had a new one. It's not a bad thing that they did that. Oh. Excuse me, I don't need to see it right now. I'm still looting. Okay. I'm about to say. Did that actually work and the dude's gone? Okay, let's drop a bunch of crap. I do have a weight limit over here on the top right. I try not to carry too much crap on me. I try to loot everything and then throw everything away after the fact. Ooh, let's wear these gloves. No, I'm gonna wear this hood. This hood makes us look like a badass. And then it does that, and I think it's funny. All these little bags everywhere. Yeah, hard to feel bad for you given their release cadence. I know, right? We're all going to be, what, 2030 by the time Elder Scrolls 6 comes out? This one's sad. Basically, the lady here had a baby and also had the Red Death, and the baby got like all like crazy and killed her in childbirth. Red Death will do that, man. Don't go messing with it. If you get the Red Death, go see your doctor. Probably don't see any friends along the way.
Be on guard.
Eventually, I'll be able to sneak up on them and do these stealth kills, but they keep putting you in situations where you really don't have the ability to do a stealth kill. Oh, a happy story. You know me and happy stories. I love happy stories. Oh, that's right. You get a spell. So I just got a spell called Blood Transfusion. Like cast, projectile does some damage. Shoots a projectile that applies a bleed. Or you can heavy channel it, takes more mana, and it does a continuous bleed and also heals you. Alright. So, now we've got ourselves the Skyrim dual wield. Wachow and a wachow. Yep. These are some prayers. Somebody says something about humbling, blah, blah, blah. We're terrible, terrible priests doing terrible things. I can't believe how terrible we are. I can believe how terrible I am. And there's more terribleness. As if priests ever write anything good down. Oh, is there anything behind here? No, okay. I gotta be cognizant of that. You know, I've been watching Oblivion playthroughs, and people find some crazy stuff just by looking behind stuff. And I was like, I did not know that. This dude, brother. So this guy's a priest. He's got stage 5. Hey.
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here. I'm very, very sick.
Wanna speak up, old timer? To me, I can't hear him very well.
I am Brother Sirius. Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape yourself? You really should have stayed there. We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand.
You understand what?
All of it. The patience. The madness around. Somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves. The mission to find a cure. a burden. I can't tell who you are, but I'm so sorry for all that we've done. It's a shame, but when you're fighting a losing battle, sometimes there's just no other way. When I discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell.
How noble of you.
So to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work.
I wonder if I plugged in my headset, if that would change the sound quality on that. You don't look well. Your illness has progressed.
4th stage, if I'm not mistaken.
Didn't help.
We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end. The 1st stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me. From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss, painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal.
How
The
fascinating
last
for
2
you, sir.
stages are visceral. The worst possible. The victim's insides burn up, turning to mush. The brain starts to die. And the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me.
Do Red Priests really cure the Red Death?
We've had some success treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness.
How would the weirdness cure the Red Death?
The weirdness, my child, is pure potential. That's the theory. In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied. May the Prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
Oh, yeah. Don't look back here, sir, but, yeah. You are prepared for it. You're gone. Next! No redemption for those who did all this to good, normal people. He had a plush bed and everything. Must be nice. Loot, 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 loot. Loot, loot, loot. What the hell's amphor? Basket, crate, some peasant cod, some cheese, lettuces. Anything up there? Nope. Ooh, some apples. A book. This thing on the second pulp. I'm probably a jerk. Okay. Hello, anybody in here?
Investigate that sound.
Ooh, that was cool. I was draining his life. Let's take these. Oh, what's that? Burning Ember. Oh, we got another spell. Oh, I accidentally killed him. Shoot. Well, I'm gonna not save scum. This guy wanted us to take his little insignia to the keep. That I guess we get to later. I've never been to it, but I have been to this part. Here's some methods on doing stuff to people. Probably torture. This guy doesn't look very good. None of these, like what medical thing are you getting from this? I don't know. You know, like that's their justification for doing this stuff, and it's like, what, huh? Grab that tongue here. Everybody needs a little bit of tongue. Here's a letter. I'll take it with me. I don't know why. Well, who's here? Who saw me? I was about to say. Innocent people? No way. I know. I mean, are they real? Is anybody in here really innocent? I think not. Well, maybe. I was in here, so I must be innocent. The history of the island asylum. Well, I'm sure it was interesting. Oh, I don't have a recipe yet, because the recipe is elsewhere. Give me your brains and all your goo parts. Alright, the recipe's over here on this? Yeah, there we go. Now I can make some potions. And let's just hit that craft. You can hit craft many. Craft many. Alright. Alright, look at us leveling up our alchemy skills. Oh. Do I want to go down? I guess we'll go down. I don't remember. Oh yeah. No, we'll come back.
The enemy is near. We'll send you into the abyss!
A blood clot. I didn't know you could just grab a blood clot. What's in your hands right now? Ah, it's just a blood clot. Is that like a thing you can do as a doctor? You can just grab blood clots? Well, these are fish oil. You probably need that for something. Fish eyes, fish oil, bone meal, carnation, muskgrass. Somebody's screaming out there. Not having a good time, that's for sure. Patient is prone to self-harm. Well, I've got a cure for that. Yo, hey Ian, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hear me.
Don't think he can hear me. The cell's open, you can go.
Now.
What have you done to yourself? You can hear him smirking. Look, you know, we take our XP when we can get it. Alright, this lady, she's stage 5. hello.
You're
Sunshine.
not a priest. Get out of here. Go away before they see you with me.
But I want to help you.
Help? There's nothing wrong with me anymore. The priests cured me, you see. I just need a few days to recover, and then I'll be able to go home.
Oh, my mistake.
See? I don't need your help.
That's good. I got a cure, though. Nobody leaves this dungeon alive. What are you doing with an amputation knife on your sword? That's mysterious. Yes. Because you don't want to help anyone. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't set up any rules at the beginning of this playthrough, by the way. I didn't go like, oh, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z.
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not... You're a prisoner. Go. Escape while you still can.
So when this guy's talking to you, it sounds normal. To me, it sounds like he's talking through like three walls. Like I'm like 20 feet away from him.
You want to know about our failure? There's nothing left to say. We can't help you anymore. Run away from here. No, please, I can't take any more. We wanted a better asylum. Something better than we had under Vaughn's control. He's the one responsible for the torture. For the sick experiments.
You hear him fine. Okay, that's fine.
No, they came for me and locked me up
I
here.
can read.
Vaughn's men aren't evil. They're just afraid of him. I'm not sure how long it's been. Days, weeks, I don't remember. It was all for nothing. Changing things for the better is rare.
Yes, that's probably what it is. Maybe I can take a look and see if... I don't think I messed with the sound, but you are right. It could be something where it's like trying to do surround sound and my headset's like, no.
Not this time. But it was worth the effort.
A better asylum?
We really wanted to help those people. We wanted to improve their condition. But we knew with Father Vaughn in charge, nothing would change. We wanted to get rid of him, poison him. But somehow he found out. At least about me. I'm not sure about the others. I never said anything about them.
So not only are you a red priest, you're a traitor too.
A traitor. Yes, but for a good cause. For the good of the patients. One sacrifice instead of dozens.
Kind of like Arkham Asylums? You can escape, sure.
No, I won't make it.
He won't
Besides,
make it.
They threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go. Don't worry about me. I'm not worth it.
Oh, but I got this secret sauce that, yeah, you're dead. I cured him. God, I'm like just the best curing person there is. This person doesn't have a red death stage. Transported for disposal. Oh, I think that's the lady we find later. I would play an Arkham Asylum game that was like Skyrim. Oh, she's a Pict. They have horns. She might have innate immunity. Oh my god. They did some experiments on her. Second note. Do. Okay, so he's dead. That was the wall we came into. There's somebody up there. Yo.
And who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you? Oh, I didn't look at my setting. Take it easy. I'm no red priest.
And you're in luck, or you'd be lying here too. Bastards tried to cut me up again. They call it an experiment, but I know torture when I fail it.
We don't know who'd be the one lying here.
It didn't break your spirit, I see. That's good. But save your strength for the red pricks if you want to make it out of this place.
What were they doing to you?
Nothing good. They thought they'd break me fast, like some Camaloshan wimp. Big mistake on their part. Besides, I doubt they were waking you up with a kiss on your forehead either.
What's your name?
Conquer. From the Dalrieta pup, if you hadn't already guessed that much.
Can you tell me about the tribes?
Really? Now's a good time for a chat. You think the red pricks will just wait around while we gab?
Yes, I think they will.
If you make it to the Forlorn Swords, you'll meet the tribes. Right now, you'd better focus on getting your arse out of here.
Alright. How'd they manage to catch you?
With great bloody difficulty, that's how. Those bastards laid a trap, hoping I'd be easy pickings. They ended up needing damn near a full army to take me down. There was mead. There were women.
There's
One
mead
thing led
and
to
there was
another,
women.
and I woke
Yeah,
up
that
with
story.
my pants around my ankles,
All this time
surrounded by
itself.
gobshites in red. I was fighting with me bare arse hanging out, and I still managed to kill a dozen of them. Useless knobs. Someone must have put something in the mead.
Have you seen a hooded man with a bow?
I don't know. Barely saw anything, because I was either knocked out or had blood in my eyes. You're lucky to have someone risking their own arse to help you out.
Goodbye.
No time for a chinwag. Just get the hell out of here.
Alright, let me check my sound settings. Options. Audio. Why is it defaulting to like a surround sound? You know what? What if it's just one of the little buttons on my headset? That would be funny. I hit a button. I don't know what it does. Okay, you ain't got anything. I'm looking for a bow. One of these will have a bow. This is the guy. He has no signs of it, so why is he here? And you know, he already looted the gold off of them. I love that touch. Because every other one has gold. That one doesn't have a head. Oh, he does.
Are you trying to escape, my child? That's very brave of you, I must say.
We should escape together.
Escape? Me? But this is exactly where I should be. I appreciate your offer, but I believe fate has brought me here for a reason. That's why I'll stay and see what happens.
What else can happen here besides torture?
Torture, you say? That's very interesting. I haven't experienced any torture here. I know that whatever ails me, the Red Priests will do everything they can to heal me.
You'll die if you don't escape.
I doubt that. You'll soon see that things aren't always what they seem at first glance. This way of thinking has never failed me. Safe travels, my child.
So,
May fate be on your side.
I'm not gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna slowly back away. He's stage 3. He doesn't look like he's got any lesions and stuff. He looks healthy as an ox. Yeah, not killing that guy. This is a Bugane, so there's like this weird creature in here. So he's into S&M. That thing looks a little fucked up. Ooh, I'll take that ring. Didn't do that guy very good. Didn't. Gives me 5 health. Okay, been there, been there. Been there. Wait, this happened to me last time. I got sort of turned around in this place. Another alchemy desk. Can't make anything. Doesn't. I don't want to go in there. Ooh, monster blood. Peppermint, brains, monster blood. I don't know what I need all these brains for, but I figure it's for something. Ooh, potions. Blood, guts, viscera. Oh, I think it might be for potions. And peppermint. Everybody loves peppermint. Oh, here, let's make some random food. Look at that, I made a simple meal. Venison stew. I unlocked a couple recipes with that. Some people think I'm like not doing this on purpose. Hey, look at this. Okay, so we can do Bloodsucker Potion. Increase lifesteal for 10% for 20 seconds. Let's craft it, brah. Like, we got all these brains. We might as well use them. Be right back. Well, good. I'm going to be right back real quick. Gonna hit the restroom real quick. Be right back. Literally 30 seconds. And I'm back. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, so we looked through all this. We went through there. What's up here? I feel like I've been here before. Oh, a shovel. Lab key. And this is the laboratory door. I've been in there. Oh, but did I go down this area? I feel like I did. Okay, can't go that way, so I go this way, run down these stairs. There's that dude. He's got a reju. Ah, here we go. We got a bow. I have a shovel.
You
already.
took your sweet time, eh?
I took my sweet
But I
time.
understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
Death and dying.
Oh, I don't believe this. Am I finally blessed with someone who understands the situation and doesn't ask stupid questions that can wait for a better moment?
Or somebody
I'm
who's
told
already
this
played
path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk.
it. Okay.
Good luck.
Goodbye. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. I think this all leads to the same spot anyway. Oh. This guy doesn't have a face. Is this what happens when you let the Red Death, like, eat you? Like, what stage is this? I didn't see a sign. Note of man sinking into despair. Yeah, that guy's got some rage problems. We'll take that. We'll take that. We won't take his pants, cause is now a bad time to not bring up like dinner? Yeah, probably not. Tiny glass bottle. I don't like these glass bottles. They kind of look like they're potions. It's like if you're just a glass bottle, stop being like a color so that I like want to loot you. I don't think I need a bunch of glass bottles. You're free! Oh. I'm trying to help. Hello there.
Stay back. I may not be in top shape, but I can tear you to pieces if I have to.
By the way, it was just a button on my headset that fixed my sound problem. So weird. Here, have a healing potion.
It should, although I admit that the past few weeks have made me hate the taste. Still, thank you. There isn't much kindness going around this place. It wouldn't be very gracious of me not to repay it, would it? Take this. It might prove useful for you.
I'm not one of the priests.
So, you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day. Good. I hope it gets even worse. This whole place is mad. From a safe distance this time.
Devour them? Why do you say that?
They play with powers they don't understand. Trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience is a fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature.
How'd you get caught in the first place?
Same as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunakt and got caught in an outbreak. I was kept with the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me.
Did the weirdness give you immunity to the Red Death?
Why? Do you think you can torture it out of me too?
I didn't choose the gifts I was given. I accept whatever the
Maybe if
weirdness
I
is willing to give.
kill her and
I
drink her
promise
blood,
I hold no secrets to curing the Red Death.
I will be cured.
No matter how deep you cut, you can't gouge them out of me.
Why do you have horns on your head?
Why indeed? Perhaps it's a test of patience. My hair tangles mercilessly around them. I even need to wear head wraps to hide them. I hate wearing head wraps.
Goodbye. She hates wearing head wraps, people. What's down here? Okay, so this is an elevator up. I think there's somebody down here to kill, so I'll go kill him real quick. Welcome back. And like I said, I've only played about an hour and a half, 2 hours into this, so I'm soon going to not know what I'm doing, which will be great. I found the hot one with the horns. You know, she's probably had hotter days, but you know, it's rough being here. So this is another boss. If you're playing on a harder difficulty, this would be rough. But I ain't no try hard. That helmet doesn't look comfortable.
You will burn.
Max stamina. I probably want stamina over mana. And unfortunately, this is a heavy or medium. It is a cool looking set, but I'm sticking with the light armor. And then the helmet is also medium. It actually doesn't look too bad, but I'll go with the. So where's the stuff to loot and turn into stuff? You're free! Don't say I didn't free anybody, okay? Okay, let's get out of here. Hi. I didn't kill you, by the way. I don't kill people trying to escape. What did that do? You're fine. You know? Alright, now I'm back here. I gotta go this way. Bear with me as I... No, wait, that's not the right way. Take a right. Go down the stairs. Don't go in there. I went all the way down there. This is that dude. Now we're headed to the quote-unquote beach. That's supposed to be down this way. Is there something buried back here? That's a cool spell. Read this book about stuff, basically saying that there's some weird things going on here, and every time I try to cross this bridge, I die. Because the bridge isn't there, because there's no bridge. So here's some notes. Merlin, you know, he's a guy. If you're not up on your Arthurian legends, he's like a mage in some cases. He's like, yeah. So like here, if you try to walk across that, you're dead. Doesn't look like a good sign, so let's not do that right now. I don't go in the misty area. Well, you know, would you like to go in the misty area? Can't go through here either. It just doesn't let you do it. I'll go this way. Who's this guy? Ooh, it's got a bow again. I don't need multiple bows, but for some reason I took an extra one. Another shovel. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. Feel like there's something talking to me down here. There's another shovel. I really want to make sure that, hey, you guys know you can have a shovel. And this is weird plasm. I'm sure it'll come in useful for something later down the line. And that guy is, check him out. He is, he's not healthy. There's something going on with this guy. It doesn't seem healthy. And this doesn't seem like, okay, all right, well, I'm sure. So somebody's diary. So, what is the significance of this having 3 arms, not 4? Poor brother Abe touched it and with his bare hands and vanished. Well, if somebody touched this thing with his bare hands, I'm gonna go do it too. All right. So let's take a look around here. We're not in Kansas anymore, as somebody would say. That's really cool. Just soak in the awesomeness that is this area. All right, let's go. Oh, brother Abe. Why did you die here? Like, I bet he slipped and fell right here. He was like, wow, this looks so cool. And then just died right there. That's probably what happened.
It's not here.
That's normal. This is normal too. Children with things in their eyes. Guy's only got half a face. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but sounds passionate. Ooh. Ooh. I like gifts and I like peace. Oh. I guess I shouldn't be afraid. Look at that. Look at that. That is so cool. I'd live there. A little tiny house right here. Overlooking the miasma of whatever this fever dream is. Well, I can talk to this.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
Sure, why not?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
So I'll do slight spoiler in that the next 10 minutes is fucking awesome. All right, that's about all I said. What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
Why are you here?
And you? Why are you here?
So my wife and I think that this guy sounds like the narrator in Disco Elysium, and can't remember the other one. I was transported here by a morbid statue.
A menhir? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
All right. No comment, Rakow.
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood.
So yeah, I guess that gave it away, huh?
In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the menhirs. Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
Whoops. Sorry. I was reading chat. Hey, Jag. Looks like home.
We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed every...
Sorry. Give me a bow.
we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
Yeah. So, it's not so cozy anymore, but hey, look, you know, if I'm living up there, I'm really not having a problem, you know. Only looks bad when you look down. Alright. Alright, hands off keyboards for a minute. Enjoy. love this.
Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
Yeah, so cool. I'm sorry, I love every ounce of that. This place looks homey, you know? So I don't have to... There we go. I'm not gonna click on the objective yet.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command. I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful.
What is that, Geiger? What is that? It's the second time I've heard that, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. I should have looked it up. Is it the art style?
I am his burden, the man beneath the myth.
I'm not gonna click on it yet. Alien art style. Okay, cool. I knew it was something like that. Mmm. A little pasta sauce. I love this. They won't let me get on top of it. No. I'm not saying that I'm going up there to try to get the sword or anything, but you know, I'm sure it's probably stuck in there. Alright, so this is the one they want us to click on.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach.
Can you feed the cats? Can you feed the cats? Okay. A repeat of lunch. It's fine to me. Find
I am
it.
the price paid for touching the unreal. He was the hand that reached beyond knowing, the seeker who dared cross the boundary, the dreamer who glimpsed the shape of what could be.
Yes, I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake. Dragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
Oh, it's an honor, my king.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me, or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
What even is this place?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
Why were you imprisoned here?
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death. Then darkness, a terrible loneliness. Ages upon ages of solitude. And these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity.
Well,
I must see the legacy of the age of conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening? No! I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
Wonder what's the multi-armed lady at the well? The deity? Lady of the lake? I know, right? It's an honor.
You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
Let's make our way to Avalon then.
Oh, what an adventure this will be.
Weirdness power received. You can unlock these things now. Why, thank you, King Arthur. You're so kind. So cool. Nice job spotting that ring, yeah. Oh, I wanted it to move me. Alright, it is slowly moving me. Make their effort worth it. There's stuff on this side. We must abandon the vision because what is beyond the sea came to us and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. Those big things are the Titans. Conan has not aged well. I'm not gonna read this one, but basically it's saying that these guys are awesome. Oh! I just wanted some mushrooms. This is the power of King Arthur. Alright, turn that off. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. You automatically loot that thing. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. More mushrooms over there. And now, we have basically made it to where I have not seen anything, minus about literally 5 minutes. Ooh, what's up here? Ooh. Have not been here. Some moonshine. People sleeping on the beach. You can swim in this game? Oh, that's cool. That's not normal in these games. Normally they're like, yeah, you go in that water, you dead. What's this guy? Don't think I saw that before either. I will take all this wolfsbane. Yeah, see, I was like, I'm not the only one who missed him. And there's something to dig up over here. coin purse. Lots of stuff. Ooh. You think I can swim out to that? Do I even need to swim out to that? What do we got here? Nice. Archer's ring. Increase range damage by 15. That one sounds like it's better than health in my opinion. Encumbrance limit? Yeah, I'm a hoarder. Ooh, we got a necklace. It's garbage though. And that's garbage too. Alright. Well, that's cool. You can swim out to all this stuff. There may be creatures out here though. Should I try to go to that boat? Let's try to go to that boat. Oh, I'm not infected anymore. I'm gonna go over here so I don't drown when I do it. So look it, I'm all healthy now. King Arthur seems to be pretty nice guy. I wonder if that letter helps in game. I don't know. Why does this feel like I'm... Okay, let's say. This feels deep. Should I have saved? No, it auto saves every 3 minutes, so you only lose 3 minutes of progress. You can see it, go for it. All right. This guy doesn't seem to have had a good time. He has a broken broadsword in his back. Ah, treasure. Ooh, I got some stuff. Alright. Think there's anything else here? One treasure chest for my time? I think that's probably worth. We'll look down one layer. Anything down here? No, but I'm gonna frickin' drown. Alright, no drowning. Alright, we're headed back to safety and then we'll check out what that was. Oh, the big Arthur cutscene wasn't in the early access? I freaking love that cutscene. I thought it was freaking fantastic. Yeah, you can set the time on your autosaves too. I just left it at the default. Something feels right about King Cal finding treasure on ships. You know? That's very true. Let's see, now we've got some necklaces. Increased spell power. Increased physical damage. I'll do that one. Nothing new, nothing new, nothing new, nothing new, nothing new. Nope, nope, nope. Any cool weapons or anything? Nope. You gotta have as much salt as you can get, you know? He's got a silk hat and some coconuts. What is this? Flame resin? You can put that on your weapons, it said. Ship sank over here. I really like this water. Okay, I think we've officially gotten to where I've gotten to in this game during my little bit. Iron throwing knives. So, I can officially stop saying that. Ooh, let's go up this way. How's the stream running, by the way? Does it seem fine? This is the first time I've streamed on this internet. And I'm super happy with this internet, so I would hope it would stream fine. Ooh, up here? I'm gonna do some rock climbing. I think we run out of territory. We'll go into the weird looking cave. Running great, cool, thank you. Buddy, the food was right there. You just had to go. Why did my sneak go up? Like, he's watching me. Oh, there's a dude out there. Oh, that's the dude. The dude. That you're supposed to go to. I'm instead checking all the stuff around. That's cool, spiderweb. Ooh, a hermit's diary. What's in this? Roamed Avalon too long, no sign of my brothers, no messages of our meeting point. Can I truly be the last druid? And I guess they blame the druids for the plague. If I caught that on the very fast loading screens of this game. This game does have skill XP advancement like Oblivion, so if you jump and all that shenanigans, it does the same. It's the same. And then you have a skill tree that I know nothing about other than I know it exists. Let the red piece appear there and da-da-da. Well, if he was the last hermit or the last druid, he's gone. So he really is the last. And he died here. Devil's Snare. It looks like he had a good setup though. You know, he's got fishing hooks, he's got some fishing things here. You need to find a guard nearby and then lock on your way with a key to max sneak. I don't like to cheese games. Look at all this burdock root. And wolfsbane and sage. Okay, so ooh, milkweed. Sure, that's good for something. So we've been there, been there. Now let's talk to this guy. He's the guy who saved us. Oh, maybe I should save. You're like, you already have a save called Moo. Nothing just said you've done it in an Elder Scrolls game.
There you are.
That you are.
Took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it.
Well,
I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior.
no ego there.
What kept you so long?
F5 for quick saves, thank you. If that was a test, I better have passed it.
Call it whatever you want, but you made it back, and in better shape than before.
Yeah, I feel like
the
I
Red
cured
Death's
myself.
gone, so either you're lucky, or you picked up something useful in there.
Oh, some would say I'm super lucky. But I don't know you, so go F yourself.
Really? Then can you explain how you were suddenly cured of an illness that nobody knows how to cure?
Weirdness.
Well, maybe the fact you were able to do that is why I was supposed to break you out of this place. Anyway, get some rest. We'll have to set sail soon, before the Red Priests find us here.
No, this isn't the SM lover. This guy, he kills all the Red Priests, but he is in red. So I don't trust him. What do you want from me?
From what I understand, the Red Priests must have done something to you. Something that can prove useful during my quest. Else, I wouldn't be sent here.
And what is your quest?
My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces
About
of his
that.
soul scattered across Avalon. I need to find, collect, and destroy them.
So like a horror crux.
Long story short, you've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before.
Nice.
It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
Yeah, he's the problem. And why is this so important to you?
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now. And I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
Yes, yeah, Jag. So like, I trust in the king and nobody else. Everybody else is suspicious, especially if they're wearing red. So what's your plan exactly? Or I don't care about that at all. I want to be flippant.
I understand. It is your choice. I can't hold it against you. I will manage on my own.
Good.
We will, however, meet again, if you decide to pursue the souls of the king. That, I can promise.
Well, why would I do
But you
that?
still need a way to get out of this island. And to prove I am not your enemy, you can sail with me. Unless you want to stay here and die when the Red Priests find you. That's also your choice.
I'm not gonna die to those guys. They suck. And where are we going?
To the Horns of the South. It's a fortress where they keep Excalibur. My plan is to steal it. Or at least, what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and it needs to be destroyed next. If you do decide to be useful, here, pin this emblem to your clothes, and you should get into the horns without any issues. And when you get inside, find the captain. Brandon's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
All right. Let's
I
go.
have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
I definitely want to steal it so I can wield it. From now on, whether you like to rest, level up, or cook something, you can set up a bonfire by hitting Q. Whispers represent fragments of memories unlocked from a mysterious companion. You can discuss these things with him at the campfire. Well, alright, well let's, wait, before I do that, what's down this way? Some more milkweed. We need more of that. Let's go this way. So like kind of the world is jam-packed with places to explore and stuff. Chris, I am blown away at how cool this game is. I had no idea it was coming out, and I saw it the other day, yesterday, and was like, oh my god, this is super sweet. Ooh, some boots? Look at those noble boots. Fisherman's tunic. I got a shovel, bro. I don't need another shovel. But let's take a look at these boots. Oh, they're very stylish. Very stylish. Fisherman's garb? Ooh. Looking good. And some rags. Okay, what's over here? Anything? That's cool. I don't need to go much farther than that. Okay, we'll do Q and fire. Q, fire, E. Let's talk with King Arthur.
Well, that man really hates me. That much is clear. It's good you didn't tell him we've met, young one. Who knows what he'd have done?
Do you know why he hates you so much?
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
So like, when I saw this art, this concept of what they went with King Arthur, I was like, this is like King Arthur meets Darth Vader. He's so cool looking. I am so just like in awe of how awesome he looks. And also his voice actor is really freaking good.
That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
Obviously. So we're off to steal Excalibur.
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
About the only thing so far that stands out as a bit cringe is calling it weirdness. Yeah, I'm letting that roll off my back. I'm not too worried about it. But I get it. I get the cringe. Yeah. Level up. Let's do attributes. Probably Dex. Yeah, noise reduction and visibility. Let's do this. It also like ups my range power, attack speed, my noise. Yeah, let's just do it. Back, and then skill tree. Oh shit. Oh, there's lots. Let's start in Dex. Parry, attack speed, movement, bows. What do we got? We got unarmed, two-handed, one-handed, general. What's under general? Deadly Fury, increased physical damage, reckless frenzy, increased melee damage. So it starts from the top. Wait, does that say increase physical damage by 2% for each point of your weapon's weight? Oh, that's a cool one. Endurance. We have shields, stamina, and health. Gain more stamina. Take damage. Instantly restore some stamina. Full stamina deal 10% more. Fully restored stamina causes you to take 15% less. Killing an enemy instantly restores stamina. Staggering enemy restores some stamina. Increase stamina by 10%. Dex gives me parry, attack speed. This is just going to make me attack faster. Increase attack speed by 10% for 5 seconds after killing an enemy. Reduce time it takes to change weapon by 50%. Increase attack speed for each consecutive hit up to 5%. Wait, and then there's bow. There's movement as well. Dash costs 20% less. Add one more dash. Sliding slows down. Dashes regenerate. Spirituality. Don't. Oh, buffs. I like buffs. Max mana. Mana regen. Mana. Okay. Perception. Stealth. Ooh, we like stealth. Decrease noise by 20%. Taking lethal damage make you invisible for 5 seconds instead of killing you. Oh, that's cool. Sneak damage 50. Okay, so this is the route I want to go down. Because I want sneak damage to increase. Attacks against blinded enemies are always critical. Every enemy within 15 meter radius that is not in combat increases sneak damage by 15%. Sneak attacks stun enemies. Okay. Critical hits, daggers, practicality, healing, crafting, status, armor. Alright, well, I'm not even going to read all of these. I'm going to start with stealth. Because I can. And I like to play stealthy. And I'm not playing on hard difficulty anyway. Let's see. Fuel, restore, weird, power, rest. How long does he want us to rest till? We'll rest till the morning. Is it busted if it's a single player game? I don't think it's busted. You know, single player games, rules don't really apply. I don't like when they go too crazy about
Ready?
this is too overpowered for a single player game. And it's like, yeah.
Ready?
Hop on the boat.
Hop on the boat.
Alright, I'll hop on the boat, bro. Yes, I am playing on story mode because I'm here to chat and enjoy the story.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
I like how this game embraces a lot of the stereotypical RPG starts. Like, we had the start in the prison, which is Elder Scrolls. We had the start on the shore here, which is Sins. Great. What is that? That game? I mean, technically, it could be Baldur's Gate, right? Because you come down in your thing. But then it was the one that Larian did before Baldur's Gate. For some reason, the name is not popping through my head. Yeah, I think that it is probably a little OP. Yeah, it's cool that they kind of embrace all that. Little crabbies. Divinity Original Sin, thank you. That game was great. Bread. I'll take bread on the beach. And potatoes and onions. And crabs if they'd let me grab them, but they won't. Apples. Potato on the beach. Divinity was a great game. I think I beat it twice, like the number 2. I never played the, well, I didn't never play the first one. I played like just a couple minutes of it. I didn't get very far, but I beat the, ooh, look at that, that's sick. Whoa, 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 is there something in the water out there? We may go out there. This potato's called Big Ears. I can't do his voice. Oh, he saw me. What did you do to this guy? Got a keeper's tag, some torn keeper armor, ale mug, cooking, a cooking pot. Nice. This music feels very Witcher 3, a little bit. Well, speaking of, Drowner's Heart. Maybe I'll need the bone for something. Hey. Oh wow, level up again. You are not spoiling that. I am purposefully just cooking up whatever since I shouldn't need to be healing or anything really crazy like that. Just because of the difficulty I'm on. I don't want to put a lot of time into it. Let's see. I think we can keep bringing up decks for now, since it's early still. And skills, I'm gonna jump back into frickin' sneaky. Ooh, Oh, I can do cheat death now. All right. Well, I've got cheat death on there. That's for you, Chris. You're like, we can. Whoa, 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 whoa. Was there somebody like up here? What is this? What's this guy? Is that an enemy? You don't seem like an enemy. No, I think he's like a.
Oh, greetings, kind.
Greetings.
Sir? Madam? Right, so, would you perchance be interested in browsing my wares? Only the finest Avalon can offer. And the finest I can offer, that is. Right, of course. Silly me. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I have very bad eyesight. This is a thing that happens to humans, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. Me? Of course I'm human. I was born in a human village, and my mother was a human. We lived in a house. It had a roof and holes in the walls. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be for, to be honest. But it's so easy to steal a baby through them. Not that I've ever done that.
So,
anyway, where were we?
So easy to steal a baby through them? I don't think you're a human. But let's see your shop, dude.
I'd just be grateful if you didn't try to sell me any weapons. Or nails. Or buckets with iron handles. It's not that I have anything against things made of iron. I simply don't condone violence, that's it.
How do these weapon enhancements work? Interesting. He's got some food things. Can I sell some stuff to you? Because I got some shit. Let's start here. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need a torch either. Don't need a shield. And then that's an extra bow, so I don't need that. You can sell your spells? Interesting.
Another satisfied customer. That makes 2. Although the first one never came back. But you will, won't you?
Yeah, I got that, Chris. I was very happy with that at first. I was like, wait, am I missing stuff? But then yeah, I realized that it wasn't putting into any of these being pieces of it. It's medium armor. Okay, so I could have sold that one too. Okay, so I'm assuming when I unlock Excalibur or steal Excalibur and get the soul piece, I'll be able to open up this door. So where is this on the map? It's on the far this area. Yes, that is my plan. He can be as evil can be, and I will be forever his friend. Some rosemary, nice. I feel like there might be something over here. No, I don't think there's anything up there. Oh, okay, I could have just walked across this bridge instead of swimming. There's some wolves over here. Stick with your guns, so you roll Harkonnen in Dune. Which one? So my Dune knowledge is sparse. I remember watching it. Are the Harkonnens the? So I know the good guys are like Atreides or something, right? Good obviously is a certain point of view, right? Harkonnens are the like guys with the big slug dude as the Jabba the Hutt type guy as the boss, I think. You let me know if I'm wrong. Not normally wrong, so. Yeah, okay, see, look at that. I haven't seen the second one. I own it, I just haven't watched it yet. Ooh, roses. Alright, so how should I play this? The arch nemesis of Atreides. Okay. Should I be like Skyrim, where I basically go, oh, there's a squirrel, and follow that nut, or do I go to my quest objective? Emperor is also really evil. Of the Horagum? I'm gonna go this way. There's a beach over here. Everybody loves the beach. So I guess I'm taking the follow the nuts, yeah.
Look what you've done.
Oh. Peasants. Wow. Desperate peasants. I just killed some desperate peasants. I don't feel too bad about that because they attacked me, but can't make an offering to the All-Mother. I don't need another shovel, thank you. A rose and some sage and a feather. I don't think I have a feather. Oh, I love how there's like just randomly people sitting around dead. I'm like, oh, well, hi. Camelot Nobleman's Dublé. Alright, I love this guy's outfit. I'm gonna try and let's check this outfit out. I'm sure he had something to do with this thing. Look at this hat. That hat is magnificent. And it's light armor and everything. Oh, this is great. I already got Nobleman's boots on. How about Nobleman's glove? No Nobleman's glove. The All-Mother looks like she lacked the requisite number of arms. Let's see. Kind of like maybe this look. That looks a little bit more intimidating. I don't think I like the hat, but I don't mind the actual outfit. Looks pretty intense. Oh wait, I went to medium armor. Which piece is medium? Damn, the pants were medium. Milk, leather, could cook some stuff. And yeah, so there's this recipe thing. This is what Chris was talking about earlier. You can actually go in and use the recipes to create the things. To be honest, look at how many I've unlocked. I'm awesome. Just by doing random. Ooh. This looks like some kind of ore. Yeah. I'm sure I need that for something. Ooh, drowners. Yeah. What was that? Oh, a fast travel point. That guy didn't make it. Neither did that guy. Yeah, these are drowners. This game, heavily inspired by all of our favorites. So, I expect there to be griffins, and you can dig. It's got to have a piece though. Like it'll say, dig. Like if there's a barrel under the dirt or something, it'll give you a dig option. This boat doesn't do much when it's on land, bro. Harpies? Yeah, I'd like to see some harpies. I'm sure that we'll have all of this stuff from all of the games. Hunter's Amulet. A hailstone. Increased weak spots. Reinforced chest. That's what I've already opened. I'm gonna be silent for just a minute while I scarf down some chicken nuggets and french fries. I don't want you guys to get grossed out about chewing, but I'll still kill stuff while I do it. What's this now? The weirdness woke me up. Well, I'll just go inside this flooded cave. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen to me in here. What's in here? Is that not how you skin him? I guess I'll go around the other side and maybe it'll give me some. Do appreciate the visibility underwater. Okay, I'm back from eating. So let's see what we find. There's just like Oblivion when you get out of the main quest, the main beginning quest after following the Emperor out. You're like, oh, there's a dungeon right across the lake. I guess I'll go to it. I think that guy's. Well.
I won't go down.
Sure. Ooh, he had a crab. Nice. I don't know how much sneaking I'm gonna be able to do. I got him. Butter? Broken arrows?
Say your prayers.
Oh, I needed those feathers. Hey.
You'll be fertilizing the soil.
I love how they fly backwards when you hit them. I want that light bow. Take it. Is that a better bow than what I have? Yeah, it is. Whoa!
You'll have to do better than that.
Why are my arrows on fire? Nice. I didn't plan on being. I mean, I think this is kind of how these games always end up in the beginning. Is you just always end up using a lot of arrows and stuff because your sneak skill is not high enough to actually sneak into the base. So either I go in running, screaming, and or I just play it safe and shoot from afar. Cider, cooking, coin, cheese, feathers, arrows. Let's go up top. See what's up here. What's over here? Was this the other direction and I just didn't go it? No. That's just, I don't think there's any people left, but I don't want to miss out on getting a skill up on my Steam. Oh, there's a dude down there. So they do show up on your little HUD there. Ah, there's a dude up there. Dude. Chief McLeod? Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drop down right here. Oh, it doesn't like when I drop down like that. Nice. Oh, there's a lot of dead bodies in here. What deal is that? It's where they just put dead bodies? Oh, feels like there's more enemies up here. There are. Okay, well, fine. Oh, there's a corpse eater right here. I can't skin him. I want to skin him. Yeah, totally, I agree. Oh, those two may have been married. They're dead now, though. Leather boots. They're not like worn leather boots. Are they actual good boots? Requires 3 endurance. I don't have 3 endurance. Hey. What the hell is that? What the fuck is that? Whoops. Thanks for that. Lots of corpse eaters. She didn't have horns, minus 10 hotness. Terrible. Flaming arrows, the way to go at a distance, yeah. Fisherman's tunic. This is a pretty big mine, but you know, it's just like the first dungeon you find in Oblivion. It's like ginormous. I wonder if you can repair arrows or if it's just... I think I needed a battle axe to be fair. Okay, what is going on over here? Oh, nice. Fishing rod. Yeah, I was gonna have Oblivion be the game I first stream. My first comeback stream on here. But I found this and I was like, oh my god, I need to play that. I've basically watched an entire playthrough of Oblivion on YouTube, so don't need it. Though that still didn't stop me from wanting to play it more. So that's the power of that game. Okay, and this is where that one was, and I killed him through the gate. There's some big human skulls. How did my sneak go up? Frayed silk gloves. That's pretty fancy. I approve of this game 100%. Yeah. Restores 50% mana. Poison arrows. Summon corpse eater spell. I've been everywhere now. This should lead me back to those dudes. I don't think I missed anything in there. Okay. This is a nice little place to get lost in. Check our gear, see if there's anything new out of all that stuff we looted. Nothing new there. Here's the corpse eater, so you could order your summons to attack a specific target. Summons a corpse eater to fight by your side. This does damage. Hailstone, chilling shot, fire shot. Okay. Oh, my fancy gloves. They're just so fancy. Increase weak spot damage by 20% or increase physical damage by 1. Let's do that. Let's go back to the road and find a city. As I say, and I walk over this direction instead. But did you see there was like some kind of like red mist above this saying, hey, unlock me? Well, they wouldn't have a dock here if you weren't supposed to jump off of it. Okay. No. Can't say I didn't do that. I mean, I guess drowner hearts are used for something. That thing doesn't look very happy. It's an ogre. Ogre Claw. Can't take his weapon. Should probably eat. That's a cool looking ogre. Spear of an ancient hero. Spears are a lot like daggers. They're just big. Won't work until you reach its... Oh, so I need to get 2 strength to be able to use this. Okay. Alright, I told myself I'd go to the road, but this looks kind of like a road. An ogre road. You know, I would probably be wary of eating lettuce out of a crate on the beach. I mean, why does that bother me? I don't know. Yeah, I'm being way too picky. You were detected. What the hell is that? They're red caps. Can I wear one of those red caps? Nope. Look at these pants. They're satin trousers. So good. Alright, so these daggers do more damage. Sweet. Those things suck. They look like they suck. Look at their faces, dude. That is evil. I don't think he's gonna make it, guys. There's a guy bleeding over there, and I'm like, hold on, let me loot the chest first. Oh, full druid armor, nice. Oh, he's another keeper. I think that one guy was a keeper. The guy that I accidentally killed that was being murdered to death. Light armor, sweet. Hey, I can wear all druid armor. Druid pants. Oh, I'm not getting the bonuses because I need 3 spirituality. But I'll still look cool because I'll have a matching set. About that looking cool thing, I really wanted to look cool, bro. And this isn't doing it, so we're going back. Why is my armor up to that? There you go. I think it's like the total amount of armor weight you use tells you if it's light or whatever. Okay. Alright, so they're dead. I'm happy. Hi, you're dead. So I'm betting the red caps killed them all. This dagger looks like poop. I don't like it. I need a new dagger. This looks like a road, right? I'm headed towards... Yeah, see, my quest objective's right here, and I'm like right here. So I'm almost where I'm supposed to be. Can't see me, there's grass. Hey, there was grass here, bro. He's got a shell on his head. Okay, so what is in this area? Milkweed. Just drowners sitting around a fire, huh? So they're dead, I'm happy. You're Creed. Yeah. Oh, did I find another dungeon? Not that I'm sad. I found a shrine. Ah, it's just a shrine. Make an offering of animal parts. Sure. I'll give this heart. He gave me some shoes. Whoa. I need 6 endurance and 6 spirituality to wear these shoes. Feel like they're special though. Special shoes. Sometimes rocks hide much treasure. No? Okay. So if I am seeing this right, it looks like I can get to this place by going through the beach here. Which goes along with my plan the whole time. That was my exact plan. Ooh, it's green. Are you friendly? Hello? Hey! It's that dude!
So much for a secluded cave keeping visitors away.
It's
Seems
not
like
that
there's
dude.
no one on this island to hide in peace. Oh well,
He
since
looked a
you're
lot
here,
like that
I have
dude.
an important question. Do you have any food?
Mm-hmm. Who are you?
I promise to answer all of your questions, no matter how annoying or asinine they might be.
But first, do you have any food?
Food?
Oh dear.
Question mark?
Yes, food. That stuff you put in your mouth to make sure your body doesn't wither and die, you know? Fish, meat, vegetables, bread. Oh, some bread would be especially nice. But I'll take anything, really.
Here you go. Give him some undercooked food.
Thanks. I'll be forever indebted to you. But don't expect much. The only payment I can offer you is seashells, or, you know, access to an infinite well of ancient druidic wisdom.
Oh,
I'd
all the
rather
druids
you
might not
choose
be
wisdom. I threw out my collection of seashells a few days ago after I stepped on them with my bare feet.
like Legos.
Much better. Time for a nap. Oh, except you're still here. Oh no, don't tell me you still have questions.
Who are you?
My name is Drest, and I am the local hermit.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand your skepticism. I live alone in a cave, collect seashells, and occasionally talk to crabs. What else could I be?
Druid?
But didn't you know? There are no more druids. The mob rounded them all up, stuffed them into a giant wicker man, and lit a fire. Their screams could barely be heard over the roaring flames, but the stench of the burning flesh easily overwhelmed the smell of blazing wicker. Its glow painted the sky in reds and yellows for the entire night.
Sounds like you were there.
Don't be silly. How could I have been there if I'm here now?
When did that happen?
Some years ago? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Can we change the subject? I'm sure there are more interesting things we could be talking about.
About these seashells.
Well, I live here, obviously.
But why?
Why not? It's a perfectly good cave, albeit a bit drafty and damp. Well, it could be better, to be honest, but we can't all live in mansions, can we?
Christopher Lee or Nicolas Cage?
The
How
same
did you
way
get
you
here?
did, I presume.
You're very difficult to talk to.
Am I? That's odd. No one ever accused me of that before. Well, I guess that's what living alone in a cave does to your conversational skills.
You got anything I can steal, bro? Yeah, plants and magic. I'll take that. And your mushrooms. And your wolfsbane. He's like, I spent months propagating those seeds. Whoa. This guy's a little lonely, guys. A little lonely. Yikes. He might be a druid. Look, he's got like markings on the wall. Did he do that? Again, extremely lonely in this cave. I'm gonna steal all your plants and your eggs. And why did he ask me for food when he had food right there? Dude, there's food right in front of you. Mushrooms. Okay, so I don't think I can get to my quest objective here. I need to go back. I'm gonna go into a town, because that makes sense. I've already done one dungeon. I should try to like have a proper inn or something. I also need a level. Why don't we level here? Because we're on the beach. Damn it. Level up. They do want me to bring up my strength too. Perception. I'm gonna bring up my perception. Nice. Let's go ahead and rest until morning. Oh, if I rest here, cancel. I'll be woken up by the weirdness again. I don't want to be woke up by the weirdness. Ooh, I'll take that though. Sure, we'll need this for something. Oh, we got the recipe to create armor, so. I like that they don't make you like search through your bags for your like pick and stuff. My deer's done nothing to me. I'm not gonna kill him. But this guy's a monster. He founded the Red Priests. What the fudge is that?
Off the leash, are we? They must have had their fun with you. Who had you as their plaything? The church? The druids? Some band of cutthroats? But it doesn't matter now, that you're free.
Who are you?
I'm Abigail, a knight. I swore my sword to my lady's will, and she kept me close, until she had no more use for me. Now, I walk alone, but a shadow never strays too far.
How do you know that something happened to me?
You look wretched, and you smell like death. I've seen people like you before. Broken, worn down, dragged through the mud. If you've had enough of it all, I could grant you an honorable death. In a proper duel, you lived like a cur, but you could die like a knight. Wouldn't that be just splendid? Just say the word.
He wants to fight me? I mean, his armor looks cool. I'll take it.
I'm more than happy to oblige.
Well, I guess I can't just spam my way through this, huh? I'll heal myself a little bit. Nice. Kill you in front of the statue of whatever this guy's name is. If I learned anything from MMO duels, jump. It's actually, you don't want to jump because it eats your stamina. It doesn't eat your stamina that much. What are you drinking a potion? You cheater? Whoa, 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 settle down. Settle down. You throwing knives at me now? So yes, I played a rogue in an EverQuest, and this is how you kill people. Nice! He had the Red Death. That's why he wanted to kill people. I didn't do that to him. So I can wield his armor. It's strength 6. Damn. Six and 6 is what I need. I need 6 strength, 6 endurance to wear his armor. Oh, but it's cool. Oh, this is definitely better than that one. Ooh, we had a cape. Can't really do anything with it, but I will wear it. I'm on medium armor again. Damn it. Is it because of this? Yeah, it is. Should I change to... I like that little drain health thing. That was nice. Now I feel like I should change up my whole build. You know? Nice. Okay, okay. Look at that shield, dude. Ah. Okay. Okay. Well, we might have to change some things up. Oh, I do need to go in and throw some of this crap on the floor. Oh, wait. I need that druid armor back. No, I'm not gonna be... That druid armor looked like crap, but... Uh-oh, the weirdness is happening. Drop this helmet. Drop these extra pairs of pants that aren't blue. There, can I walk now? I'm still encumbered. Oh, I have a ton of weapons on me. I don't need all these weapons on me. Yeah. Drop, 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 drop. Drop, 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 drop. Drop. Okay, let's get to this city thing. It's nighttime. The weirdness is happening. Hello? City. Oh no! Oh, he's sleeping. He's not dead. You can keep it and stash it for selling stuff you're dropping. Oh. So like there's a stash, isn't there? I saw that somewhere. Yeah. I saw a stash somewhere. When I was selling, it said there was a stash. This person's drunkenly snoring. Hello?
Stay away from...
Oh, it's behind the gate. Okay. Hello? Get up, soldier. The enemy's coming.
Whoa, what's happening? In the name of the All Mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you before.
I haven't seen you before either. Why does that matter? You're a guy at a gate. More like I could have stabbed you and didn't. I'm a traveler. I was told I'd find safe passage here.
But we don't just let anybody in, pal. You need to have, things. Proof. Things to prove you're safe. For Haven. Yeah.
Yeah. Like this pin here?
This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this present moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once.
Can I just kill this guy?
Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee, ye, royal person, on behalf of the keepers. You are a great friend to our own. Welcome. Please, speak with Fergus. He's our quartermaster. He runs things around here in the captain's absence. He'll greet thee properly. Have a pleasant rest of the day. Open it up, boys!
Thank God. Whispers. Okay, this is stealing, so I can't do it, people. I should not do it. It's stealing. To steal is bad and immoral. That's the garrison. Who are you? I guess you don't care. I don't care. What's this? Does somebody set a bonfire? Oh. I just go into this city and set a bonfire. I'm gonna talk to my dude here. Kill due to impatience to drunkards? Yeah. Tell me about the Horns of the South.
Ah, the Horns of the South. The crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tainted Grail when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad to see the keepers grown. In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
Me too. Me too. Let's go ahead and rest till daytime. Maybe people will be around. They probably don't have to worry about the weird. Whispers -1. Oh! Whispers is him saying, hey bro, I want to talk.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning majesty, King Arthur, and the Knights of the Round Tables.
I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided.
I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business.
Oh, I'll take the reward for this bandit leader.
Oh, someone finally checked out the notices I was posting on the board.
You're getting the sense that this will end up a Shakespearean tragedy?
Go, the hunt awaits. That's correct. My name is Lillian. I was sent here from the capital to see how the Horns of the South are handling the bandit problem, and also to encourage the keepers to fight. The situation with the Pict and Del Rita savages is precarious. Too bad we can't get rid of them as easily as we did the Druids. There have also been rumors that we might soon have a civil war on our hands, so Camelot cannot afford to spread our forces too thin.
Whoa, that's a lot of shenanigans. Particularly dangerous, I can go.
There are rumors that the Rita tribes want to unite, and that would mean open war with Camelot. As for those Pict savages, they've been growing bold, leaving their forest. For now, it's just been small scrimmages, but who knows how it would end.
What happened with the druids?
Well, you've probably heard about the druids making human sacrifices by stuffing people into wicker puppets and setting them on fire. Well, the people decided to give them a taste of their own medicine. They rounded them all up and then sent them up in smoke. Oh, how they must have howled and sizzled. Too bad I couldn't see it.
Wow. They were killed because they were making human sacrifices?
Made human sacrifices. Prayed to the dark gods, brought the weirdness back. Bunch of bastards. Good thing they're Wormfood now.
Were all the druids killed?
Most of them. The survivors have supposedly taken refuge with savages in the woods. And
they're like
one of them is
Jedi.
rumored to be hiding in the Horns area. But whether that was before or after the Charred Conclave, I don't know. Would you like to hear about him? His name was Slaudyarg. He was lurking near Blood Lake, a small pond where they used to throw the bodies of executed convicts. They say he would fish them out and use his magic to turn them into undead monsters. Supposedly, he started needing some fresher corpses, so he slaughtered one of the keepers. The Horns organized a manhunt. They found him and sentenced him to death. People say that the moment his body touched the surface of Blood Lake, the water turned red and it's been scarred since that day. Some say that Slaudyarg came back from the dead and seeks revenge. But if you ask me, it's just a tale by local simpletons.
Wow. Civil
I
War,
don't
you
really
say?
have much more to tell. It's hard to get any updates here. I only know that the new Lancelot has not been very popular, and that's putting it mildly. The Witch Morgane would have been burnt at the stake long ago if everyone weren't so afraid of her. And then we have the commoners who seem to keep forgetting their place, and loudly demanding changes. Everything is falling apart.
Have many people been claiming bounties?
None so far. The keepers don't want to risk being turned into pincushions for a mere 10 gold pieces. Besides, the captain banned them from leaving the Horns of the South without a good reason. Too many bandits and not enough keepers.
Must be boring for you.
Oh, you have no idea. When I heard they were sending me south, to the very place that's crawling with bandits and barbarians from the tribes, I imagine I'd be a little closer to the action, you know? Fighting, gushing blood, screams and such like. I thought the veterans would be showing me their scars and stumps and telling me tales of how they lost their eyes, ears and limbs. Or even better, how they were ripping open throats and bellies. Instead, the only stories I hear are when those fools break their own legs when they get drunk and fall off the walls.
This guy is painting a interesting picture. And I don't know exactly how I feel. And I guess this right here is what the answer is. Blood, scars, and stumps, those are your fantasies?
Yeah, I've been like this since I was a child. The moment an execution is over, I'm waiting for the next one. And there are quite a lot of them in Camelot. And I like to watch where Mum punished the servants with a whipping. It's just how I am.
Holy shit, dude. This dude is fucked. Why aren't you a warrior, you dumb schmuck?
I could be, but many people can swing a sword, but only a few have as sharp and bright a mind as I do. It's just that some people were made for fighting, while others are destined for greater things. Besides, watching and listening gives me enough satisfaction without needing to risk my life. Well, Camelot would send a group of knights with Sir Galahad at the head, and he's not interested in half measures. He'd probably burn down half the garrison, or hang them. He's done both. By the way, did you know that people who are hanged rarely die from strangulation? Usually the sudden jolt causes the backbone to snap, which separates the head from the body. A while ago I saw someone hanged in the village, and it's true. One snap, and it's done.
Wow, this guy... Wow. Sir Galahad sounds like a force to be reckoned with.
No matter what you say about him, he's very efficient. Brutal, even by my standards, but efficient.
The fact about hanging was quite interesting. Do you have any other tidbits like that?
Oh, sure, plenty. Did you know that apparently if you cut off someone's head, they don't die straight away, but remain conscious for a few moments?
Interesting. Anything else?
If someone dies in a damp, closed-off space, sometimes, but very rarely, their body creates a thin layer of wax on the surface of the skin.
Really? Do you have anything else?
I heard that a body decomposes in water 4 times faster than on land.
Does it? Anything else?
I need to think. If I remember anything, I'll let you know.
Alright.
Go, the hunt awaits. Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So here's some friendly advice, free of charge. If you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Murder on Demand. New quest. Sorry, that guy was a jerk. Sometimes you just gotta kill somebody just to say that, you know, in your headcanon, he was killed. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. Those things were obviously already in my pocket. Wow, so pretending to be a psychopath gives you a quest. Not that I'm pretending. I'm not a psychopath. Yeah. Oh, there's cabbage in there. Alright, what is this? The head of this giant. Take it. The head of this thing. Dangerous assassin. The head of this person. And the head of that. Sure. Thanks. You seem to have wares.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins.
Whoa!
Who might you be?
Hey!
You don't look like one of them.
Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. You need that wine after. Exactly, right? I think, like, the gold and all that was all just payment for me listening to
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
I am. Am I?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Who's Brandon?
You don't know? He's the captain of this entire circus. I thought since they let you in, you must have an in with him. And it turns out you know even less than I do. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Wow, they won't let anybody out? Maybe there's something else I could help you with.
You do realize you won't score any points with the keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rulebook.
Whoa, I'm interested.
There's a woman from the tribes called Nest. She's my supplier. At least, I think she's still working for me. I haven't heard from her in a while. And she was supposed to bring me some really precious cargo. Something the captain wanted me to arrange. You still up for an adventure?
Oh Jesus, this game is getting pretty dark. What's the cargo?
That's between me and Captain Brandon.
Yeah.
Secrets of the trade and
I'm
so
sure it's
on.
a child.
If you hire me to arrange something, that'd be between you and me. And that's only if you decide to share this kind of information.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it just because.
My guess, and it's only a guess, is that at some point she must have been somewhere around the bay. That beach near the Whale's Tooth.
Okay, I'm
Rumor
gonna
has
do
it
about
that
another
Gilmore
30
No
minutes.
Face and his thugs are fond of that place, which wouldn't be good news for Nest.
Alright, so, oh, the reward?
You'll get paid, of course. Just let me know what happened. And bring back the cargo, if she still has it.
Who are you?
Name's Orla. I'm a merchant. Or I try to be, when my business isn't being held hostage by a bunch of idiots who seem to be terrified of women. What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall? Should have stayed there.
Yeah, the big TW, man.
You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant, too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is, if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks.
Did you say backstabbing?
Yeah. Now I remember what I was thinking when I left that place.
You've got my attention now. Are you on your way back home?
I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate, but it hasn't felt like home for a long time.
We just have an estate,
I feel
it's
like
not just a
every time I go
home.
back, I recognize it less and less. The people are getting greedier and more desperate by the day. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere, trade's just not as profitable as it used to be. But, I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craftiness, taking risks, looking for opportunities. Now, they only care about keeping their heads down and preserving their fortunes.
I sense there's stories behind these backstabbing crooks.
Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them.
You must have some stories.
Oh, love, plenty. And almost none of them happy. I'll never forget the first time we stumbled upon a place after a cloud of the weirdness oozed through. It was a small settlement, just a few houses. There was this odd, bitter taste in the air. The place was completely abandoned. Or so we thought, until we started finding them, one by one. A man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers. Another one who gouged his eyes out, so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the floor. A woman in the farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her. I almost dropped it all and ran back to Timberwall that day. I'm still not sure why I didn't. I guess giving up just isn't in my nature.
Wow. Sunshine and rainbows in this group. Let's sell some stuff. Let's sell that. I don't need another one of those. I will... I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need a battle axe. I need that. I need that. I'll keep that. Keep that. Keep all that. I'm just gonna keep my spells. No point in selling them. I'll hold on to those just for now. Yeah, give me money. It's like, I got a lot of mana potions that I do not need. So this is crafting supplies, so I won't sell any of that. Shenanigans, and yeah. Goblet. And a spoon. Did she have anything cool? She's got traveler's pants, traveler's boots, traveler's robes, fire arrows, allows scouting, copper throwing knives, wood cutting axe, allows lumbering. Oh. Sketchbook allows sketching? What the hell is that for? How much is this going to cost? Alright. From now on, you can use the sketchbook whenever you want to draw what you see. Okay. And then I'll buy this axe too. Oh, and the scouting thing. Now you can use the spyglass within the game whenever you want to scout an area from a distance and mark things. Okay, cool. Well, that was cool. Alright, lady, you're a bag full of sunshine. That dude's still sleeping like a moron. Alright, so we went there. Keeper.
Oh, a new face. It's always nice to see someone new.
It's a happy place.
Welcome. Why didn't I notice you earlier?
What? Hey, why didn't I notice you earlier? Why? That sounds a weird thing.
Yes, my apologies. Ever since breakfast today, I've been sort of lost in thought. I keep thinking of my dear mother's cooking, especially her famous pie. You see, all we got here is venison and fish. Venison, then fish. And then fish, and more fish.
What about some venison?
I can live with all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers. But the longer I live, the more I realize there's not much to live for, except food. And I'd kill for a slice of that pie.
Couldn't you just make it yourself, you piece of shit?
If it were that easy. I ain't much of a cook. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses.
Well, I do recall that the lady over here was creeped out by these virgins, and you know, little kid here complaining about not having pie, and I'm just like, yeah, I could try.
Really? Sure, I remember it well. Here you go.
Okay, recipe, can I make this pie? I can make mom's pie. God damn it. Here.
Yes. Still tastes like shit.
I hate this guy so much.
Exactly how my mother would make it. It's just what I needed.
If you say so.
Don't get me wrong. I really appreciate what you did for me. It's just that every time I doubt my service in the Horns of the South, I need a reminder of why I enlisted.
Why?
My mother wasn't much of anything, to tell the truth. She always said I was good for nothing, and that I should be glad she even kept me. And every day she'd bring back home a new uncle. Many of those uncles like to kick me out of my own house when they were drinking and getting busy. Then, when she'd sober up and got rid of an uncle, she'd bake me that pie as an apology. It always tasted like shit.
This conversation hasn't gotten any better.
I would have starved to death. Hence the pie.
Now you have a new family.
Yeah, I do. So, despite the shitty weather and the world being on the verge of collapse, there's still nowhere else I'd rather be.
A piece of crap. Ugh, I feel dirty just talking to that person. Go up this way. It's probably another freaking statue of somebody who loves the red church. Oh no, this is the guy that built the thing. Built this town. And there's a whisper right there.
Seawall. He was the first to set foot on Avalon, not me. He decided that if anything were to attack us in this strange land, he would shield me and take the first blow himself. I remember loyalty. A fierce, unwavering loyalty. To me and to Avalon. He must have been someone I trusted deeply. Perhaps as we move forward, more memories of him will come back to me. For now, I only hope his loyalty wasn't in vain.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
Where the fuck did... Is that from you?
Oi,
Asperblus?
friend, a question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting. It's good to see a new face in this sad hole. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
I don't know. Do I? Do you have any work for me?
Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it. And I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either.
There must be something I can
Listen,
help you out with.
I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two. If you're willing to learn, that is.
Sure, why not?
Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemist. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh? We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you can bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Yes. Corpse Eater armor. How do I make it? Handcrafting. Corpse Eater. I can make leather. I can make lockpicks. I can make arrows. What do you make arrows out of? Broken arrows. Okay. So that's why you pick up your broken arrows. Got it. Lockpicks can be made out of iron ore. Corpse Eater cap. Corpse Eater cap. Corpse Eater rags. So I need, what is this? More leather? I can make more leather. Let's make this. And then go back to him. Oh, well. Thought he wanted to see it.
Not really. Especially since we went into a lockdown a while ago. People used to come and go. Now and then a ship would make a stop at the village below, but nobody's really come around since. Well, since the entire shit show that's going down everywhere. Now that I think of it, you're the first they've let in. What'd you do? Who did you bribe?
I have this pin.
So you have friends in Camelot. Good for you. Of course I do. Those pins are peak craftsmanship, and very rare at that. We only gave them out on Camelot's orders. But when I look at you, well, it's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to beat a knight. And even if you found one already dead, you'd sooner nick his armor than a pin you knew nothing about. Either way, good for you. Yeah, after we lost 2 squads trying to take back the All-Mother's Temple from the Dalrita, our captain decided that nobody leaves the Horns. Then, he shut himself in his office, without leaving us any orders. Feargus is trying to keep the lads occupied, but... just look around. Half of the people here are losing their minds, and the rest are losing their wages on drink. Sometimes I wonder, you know, how many things can go wrong at the same time. They say that misery loves company, but here, it's like we've done something to anger the gods, and they're taking their sweet revenge. First, we started hearing that the weirdness was spreading near Grubwood. Soon after that, we saw waves of bandits approaching from there. Desperate people. They took a lot of our territory. Then, the Dalrita tribes took over the All-Mother's Temple. And after that, the supply chains from Camelot collapsed for some reason. And so on and so forth. We're in quite a pickle, my friend. We've started betting on what's going to happen next.
Sea monsters.
Sea monsters? Who knows?
Yep, that's next, the Kraken.
Yes, that damn forest north of here was already cursed and creepy. But now, I've heard it's an entirely different level of crazy. They say that some men here started going dark up north. With that, the weirdness started moving. And when the weirdness gets here, well, we're fucked. But you know that. Every child has heard the stories.
I just arrived here. Tell me more about these bandits.
Truth be told, most of them are just people desperate to survive. When the villages started dying out because of the weirdness, hunger, or raids, they lost their livelihoods, ended up with nothing to their names, and nowhere to go. So they banded together and started raiding whatever was left. Then they turned to killing each other. They're like rabid wolves. Too bad they're here now too. I don't know. It's hard to explain. They kept to themselves, perched in the mountains near the Forlorn Swords. Then something happened, and suddenly we saw ships arriving near our eastern shores. A couple days later, the tribes took over. One good thing is that the bandits aren't up to fighting with them. One bad thing, we aren't either.
Anything positive going on around here?
I heard that Dew fell down the stairs and didn't break a single bone. So that's a start. Other than that, no, I can't think of anything.
Open the shop, bro. What do you got? You got the art of making arrows. Adventures of... Oh, wow. So these are all recipes. Can build knight armor. Costs $500 for the recipe. Costs $50 for that. Oh, and then there's wood, which I mean, you probably need to be able to make these bows and shit like that. All right, god damn. I am a fan of crafting. Okay, there was other options here. There's upgrade. Requires what? Sharpening stone. And that upgrade, so like if I did like my little weapon here, I could sharpen it and it would do 3 more damage. And it costs $130. Not interested. Okay, attach relic. This attaches a relic slot. Armor reduction. Interesting. That's cool.
It's nice to have a break.
Who is this guy?
Blessings upon you, stranger. May the word always resonate within your soul.
Can you shut the front door? Thanks, I've already been blessed with tongs, pinchers, and fire.
What do you mean, my child?
You're a red priest. I think you have a pretty good idea of what I mean.
I'm afraid you are attributing too many characteristics to me based solely on the clothes I wear. The horns of the South are my home. My mission is to spread the word. The word is good. I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe your blasphemous words without proof.
Here's proof. Give him the letter.
Father Leon. I knew him in my youth. He was my mentor, a truly devoted servant of the Prophet. Back then, he was already showing signs of being overly devoted, let's call it. He followed the word and the word alone, which might seem commendable, but it doesn't necessarily make for easy, everyday communication between brothers. He answered questions with quotes. Can you imagine? We never knew whether his faith was truly that strong, or if he was just mocking us. So, this letter, well, it doesn't prove much. It's true that it's written in a normal way, and not using quotes, but the seal matches, and the handwriting too, so I dare not question its authenticity. I dare say, however, that Father Leon's devotion might have turned into madness. Why shouldn't it?
Okay. AFK 35 seconds. I'll be right back. Yeah, 35 seconds. You don't count when you're running and doing stuff like that? He's got a shop.
Certainly.
Let's look at his shops.
Blessings know no bounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
see if I can
sometimes
kill
it's
this guy.
useful to
I mean,
see
I would
what
never
they have
just
in
kill a
place.
red priest just because. What does he sell? 7 commandments, Mother's Embrace, Monster Blood, and Monster Brains. So if this guy, like, it's like, why has he got all the, like, things of somebody?
As prepared as any men can be against something they barely understand.
I think this guy is
Swords
not
and fire
not being
will hold
truthful.
back beasts. But what of the creeping rot that twists flesh and mind alike? But there is one thing. The Excalibur they keep here. It has not been wielded in age, yet the weird does not creep near it.
Oh yeah, I'm going after a sword here.
Well, even as it rests upon its pedestal, the air around it remains untouched. The tendrils of corruption that strangle stone and steel refuse to claim it. The Keepers may not see it for what it is, but I do. There is power in that blade. Something ancient, something beyond the Church's teachings. And if it truly holds back the weirdness, then perhaps it was never meant for men alone.
So you feel safe here?
Safe? No. But safer than most, I suppose. But tell me, what is safety, truly? A stronghold?
Dagger in the back?
A weapon? A prayer? I've seen men with all three fall just the same. So no, I do not feel safe. But I do feel watched. And sometimes that is enough.
I don't want to. I actually don't care about his freaking opinion. So save, move. Hey, who can see me? Who can see me? I don't think he dies. Alright. Fine. Yeah, they blame the druids for the weirdness spread. Oh, you want me to get his key? Got him. Alright, there's Fergus, or something or other. Hello, Fergus.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
Oh, he is.
Most unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
Yeah, I agree. I got this pin from a friend. I assume you know what it means.
I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
He got shipwrecked.
If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think.
Oh.
Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one.
Well, thank you.
Fortunately
Thank you.
for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to.
You
Anyway,
love S&M too much.
welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
Holy crap, look at all of this stuff, I could say. Ninian's dead. He asked me to bring this to you.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag?
He wasn't taken by the Red Death. The priest tortured him on the island.
Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value.
Nobody
Brother
seems
Riaga
to.
said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing in the island asylum? You look fine, but if you were there, near him... I'm sorry this happened to you. Still, you have to understand, now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Sure.
No risks can be taken when it comes to the Red Death. That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
Sure. Excuse me, I'm not done talking to you. I have another
to find
tag.
me if you come across any more.
Hello. I'm actually here for Excalibur. No, I'm not gonna say that one yet.
That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men.
If you know this guy's a drunk, why do you keep him at the front door?
He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Odrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him. I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult.
I'd like to speak to the captain.
Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon.
Why is that?
Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters?
Yes.
There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
Is this a rhetorical question? I can pay. This pin should tell you friends in high places. Just tell me
And
where
have
he
you
is.
helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pin in my face again? First, show me you care. And then I'll take you to the captain. I can't have every random stray wasting his time. Not now, when the outcome of the war with its tribes is so precarious. I trust we understand each other?
I trust you clear as day. First work, then the audience.
Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to the Horns of the South. Then we'll talk.
Okay. Is there anything I can help you with?
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there. He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now, Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a hand.
Sure. Any idea what might be causing this?
There is a local legend about a dark druid named... Slaughter? Slaughdeer? Slaughter, that was it. He was a necromancer rumored to be able to raise the dead and make them do his bidding. It's quite an old legend, though, so unless he managed to raise himself from the dead, I doubt he's behind this.
Can Can you tell me more about the cemetery?
It's old. From what I've heard, it even predates the Horns of the South. The keepers and the people from the village below used to bury their dead there, but after the flood, it's been pretty much abandoned. Yeah, damn druids. They flooded a village of innocent people just to show everyone they're still in power. Fat lot of good it did them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad we got rid of them. The things they could do were unnatural.
Where's
it's
the
not
cemetery?
Far, and it's hard to miss. But honestly, I'd suggest you go see Marg first. You don't really know what you're walking into, so if I were you, I'd try to learn as much as possible beforehand.
Alright, I'll go do that.
Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem.
I'm going to...
If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Strength? Okay, we are going to leave it at this spot here, and we will continue tomorrow. This game is sick. I freaking love this game, and I want to play the crap out of it. So, we'll probably, yeah, I'll probably jump right back into this when I get up in the morning. I gotta pay attention to the cats and do some playtime. But thanks everybody for watching. Yeah, this has been really cool. So I want to come back to this game like ASAP. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye. I know, Raycal, right? So good, so good. This game is ridiculous. I don't understand why it came out of nowhere for me.